Hello, people. Hunter to none, and I've watched a lot of Dark Souls PvP, so I finally tried to do it by my own with a little bit of a twist. I've always gotten annoyed when people either gank or just play defensive for the entire thing, so I decided to give myself a time limit by not healing and using Power Within. So I have to either win quickly or die, and that had a nice twist. So here it is. I use multiple different weapons during this set. Here I'm using a +5 raw flamberge. I try not to use any weapons that are too high base damage, so I don't use like a +15 or a +10 chaos or +5 chaos or anything like that. I pretty much stick to either base level weapons or raw weapons, since those are easily obtainable by the time you go here if you know what to do. And one thing that's kind of odd about these people is they almost never attack me. I don't know why. Look, see there, instead of using that weapon, its run attack or anything like that to build up bleed, he hangs back and doesn't do anything serious. And this one right here, this is my pretty much favorite way to fight. It's base level Black Knight Sword when, by now you could get to +3, but I decided not to. And then raw dagger, like the sorcerer kind. And I didn't expect this, but this offhand weapon is really powerful. And see there, I managed to one-shot him, probably because of the Power Within. And as soon as people start summoning phantoms, that's when I start doing my best to deal out damage. Before that, and I think this guy was someone who tried to gank me earlier. So I just immediately backstabbed him. I'm doing a lot of damage with that knife. But as soon as people start summoning phantoms, or I see they already have phantoms out, I immediately just try to take them down. Now, this video right here, I had no clue what was going on, because I guess it's a dragon phantom, but it doesn't look like a dragon phantom. It looks like just one of the white phantoms, so it was just really weird. So when I was doing this, I was like, I don't have a clue what's going on, and then he rolls right in front of me. That was weird. Normally when I see dragon phantoms, they look a lot different than that. Or it just might be me. Maybe because they were wearing dragon stuff at the time, it makes them look different. I don't know. Still using the same set, dagger and Black Knight Sword. And this offhand Black Knight Sword is amazing. If you do the swing on it, you'll just immediately, pretty much 360 degrees is your dead angle. And if someone's trying to backstab you when you do it, you'll just poke them and you'll interrupt the backstab. There's this guy. He was fighting the Balder Knight, doing almost no damage to him. So I decided to interrupt him. I really wanted to get this guy killed by one of the NPCs, like this Balder Knight he's backing towards right now. Almost got him there, but I couldn't quite poise break him with the dagger enough to kill him. The thing I love about this early stuff is if you can break through people's shields, you can almost immediately just start poise breaking them with your, no matter what the weapon is, because other than the Knight set, I don't think any of the low-level sets actually have poise. And there's another one where the guy never attacked me. He spent the entire time running away, and I always find that strange. Now this one, I end up rolling past the guy. Now that I've done this, I can see that he's right there, But I do that so much. Sometimes I'll see that people are summoning phantoms. I'll immediately run down, only for them to have been summoning Knight Lautrec. And right now, I'm using, I think it's a base level Iato. I don't use this much later because I find that the bleed just kind of cheapens the whole, I have to pretty much break through your shields and find a way to kill you. And bleed just kind of makes that way too easy, since I can just pretty much just bash at you until the cows come home. I really do wonder how much stamina blocking my offhand Black Knight sword does. And see, there I end up bleeding through the shield. Now here there are a couple of, I think there's 2 phantoms. And I get kind of pissed off because I think right before this I'd gotten attacked by 3 phantoms and just wrecked because I got backstabbed like 4 times. So I just break out the 400 casts of Fire Surge and destroy the phantoms and then go back to my normal weapons to kill the guy. And there he learns that you can get poise broken while you're doing that. That's what I love. People, sometimes pyromancers try to cast close, but unless you have like full Havels or full Elite Knight's armor, you'll get poise broken in a second. Because I'm pretty sure when you're using a spell, you can get your poise broken even faster than normal, let alone. Because, as soon as I break your poise with my Black Knight sword, I'm immediately just going batshit crazy on you with my dagger. And I don't remember what this one was. Oh, there he is. Yeah, I remember this one. I think I almost die in this one. I probably has either high faith or been doing some co-op, but those lightning bolts won't protect you in PvP. Yeah, I think I actually die at the end of this, but not like while I'm fighting him. Yeah, you can tell I'm using the base level Yato because when I backstab him, I only do like 200 damage. I wanted to do that because if your backstabs are too strong, it really does cheapen a fight. And there I managed to get the bleed through, and I think Power Within ends up killing me before I end up warping out, so I think I left that part in. Let's see. Oh, it's going down. Oh, I must not have died because I cut it. One of these ones I die. I think that one. Oh, I know that one. That one I got down to like an inch of my health. And yeah, this battle right here was immediately after fighting that weird dragon-looking sucker. So I wanted to just wave that guy to see if he was in my game or not, because I don't know. And I guess this guy tried to Black Separation Stone me and immediately runs away and just shields. And he gets shield broken. So. Not many aggressive people. And pretty much all the people I find who are aggressive are using really, really weird weapons. Like, I think there was one guy who was using the Tin Banishment Catalyst, or... That's the one, right? Yeah, Tin Banishment Catalyst. He was aggressive, but, Tin Banishment Catalyst is not exactly the highest damage dealing weapon. I mean, I'm pretty sure you could beat the game with it, but when it comes to PvP, that attack is just so slow. And yet again, I decided to disintegrate the Phantom and then just fight the host. I only just noticed this, but I think I heard someone somewhere getting parried. Then I just walk forward with the flamethrower. And he learns that you can get poise broken while you're doing a spell from a spell. And here, I almost used combustion on him. I meant to use my weapon, and he almost manages to bleed me, and if he had, that would have been sure death, but I managed to get him mid-attack with that offhand Black Knight sword to interrupt him, and I think I die. Bam! There I go. Okay, still using the dagger on this one. Originally, I had thought about using the bandit's knife, but that That one, it has bleed, plus it has even more. I think it has the exact same amount of normal damage, but it has more bleed. Well, it actually has bleed, and its critical hit is even higher. Which I think shouldn't be like that. I think the normal dagger should have higher critical hit, but not have bleed. Because having both of those on the same one makes it a bit more overpowered, and that makes pretty much the dagger useless. And see, this offhand sword, you can change the direction attack mid-swing, and that guy was fishing for the parry pretty heavily there. And with the offhand Black Knight sword, getting parries, you'll get hit by the dead angle, and if you don't, the reach around a swing will offset your attack. And here's one guy with the 10 Bash McAllister. I end up just running up to backstab him in one hit. And then here's a host that actually decides to fight. I think it takes like maybe 5 hits. Yeah, and see there? I was facing completely away from him. He would have been able to hit me, but since I could turn mid-swing, and since the attack on this sword is so fast in the offhand compared to some other weapons, I can just get him. And I have no clue what happened there. As soon as I got summoned, or as soon as I came in the game, I just started swinging like mad, just going completely crazy, and I only caught like half of it on film. But apparently I managed to kill Soleil or something. I don't know. I just went completely insane on the phantoms as he walked in through the door. So there you go. That's the end of my first attempt at a PvP video. I hoped you guys like it. If you did like it, feel free to leave a like and, maybe subscribe. I'm planning on making a lot more of these. Yeah, it was pretty fun to do. I really like playing Dark Souls PvP, and, it's pretty cool to talk over it, talk about why I did things. So I guess I'll see you guys in a bit when I do my next one, because I got plenty of stuff to talk over now, because I recorded for like 5 hours.